Hey, we're here at our second anniversary, man, with Extreme FX Global Academy. 2 years in business, it's still going strong. It's the new year, new beginning. It's time for a change. Extreme is the company for the future. We're cutting edge, innovative, and we're looking for some exciting people to help us get to the next level for 2023.
We have a great community that we call the Extreme FX Common Unity, where we just operate in love. We want to see everyone win. And one thing that we always say here in Extreme is that we are the founders that can be found. We want to see you succeed, and we're also going to be doing that right alongside of you.
Extreme FX is a great investment simply because you have a way to learn about money, to make money, to gather money, and then to invest money.
To leave a generational wealth or leave a legacy for our families, we need to be able to take all of those steps.
Extreme FX provides the opportunity for growth and to work among professionals who really want you to grow.
We teach people from start to finish how to understand the chart from the economic side all the way to the analytics side.
We're literally helping people across 5 industries to generate income. So this is absolutely the place to be. Real estate, trading, financial technology. We also have a blockchain project and a very powerful affiliate marketing program.
We learn from each other. We love on each other. So this is a great place to come and just create relationships.
What made me say yes was the feeling of the common unity, knowing that you're not doing this alone and you're able to get in and make money with like-minded people.
I'm learning, I'm excited about it, and it's something that I know I can show other people as well.
Wherever you came in, we just want to say thank you and we appreciate you. We're super excited about 2023 and the year that we're going to have before. We got more events coming up, more technology, great new apparel, more strategic partnerships. We're going to make a whole lot more money, bringing a lot more students and be able to take this company to the next level. And we just want to say thank you, we appreciate you, and we are looking forward for an amazing, exciting 2023 as we take this company to the next level.
Yep, what's going on, family? It's your boy Agent Dynamite, on the Living Legend, back again with my main man, 100 Grand Terra Billboard, a crypto consultant. Yep. Man, we here again, man, to do another episode 4, man. You guys have made it through 1, 2, and 3. We back at it again, man, like your favorite duo. Here to be able to talk about the market, man. T, how you feeling out there, brethren?
I'm good. Uno, dos, tres. We on number 4.
Let's go, man. You got the wrong hat on, though, man. Something about them Texans out there, man. I don't know about y'all.
Hey, I'm such a homer. I can't root for nobody but them, but they suck sometimes.
It's just something about Texas right now. The Texans, the Cowboys.
Don't put us in the same conversation with the Cowboys. they ain't been good since '95.
Hey man, listen, they was better in the old stadium. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is about this new stadium. They put all that money into stadiums and cleats, man. You should have got some more talent. You know what I'm saying? But we'll say that for another show. We'll say that for another show. Exactly. Good to see y'all, man. We're glad y'all back on here. Hope y'all excited out there and been having a great week, man. God has blessed us to be able to do this again. And as always, man, we take it as an honor that you guys take some time to come out and hang out with us for about an hour, dive into the market, talk about what's going on. It has been a great ride with this bull run. So, tagline, no punch intended. T done dropped his new line. I need him to put it in the chat. The Bull Run brand has finally launched.
Yes, sir.
Bull Run brand is fine. You can get your merch. You can get your hoodies, your T-shirts. Hey, T, drop the link in the chat right now, guys. You can start getting some merch to represent when you made your millions, when you made your first 5 figures in the market. You made your first 6 figures in the market. This is a memorabilia piece, right, for all of you guys that's out there that's on this bull run. The creative genius himself done made a daggone brand,
man,
or open the whole 9 yards where you can go get the hoodies, go get the tees for the bull run, man. Listen, I can't wait to get mine in. Give me a medium, yeah, I mean, get my medium ready to go. You know what I mean? And so I'm excited. Congratulations, brethren.
I appreciate it, bro. And I appreciate it.
Truly deserve, man. He got another shirt on there, man. It was give us our daily bread, right? It's our daily bread.
Yeah, man. And like I said, for me, I don't know. God just talks to me a lot of time when I'm in the shower. But I was praying. I was in the middle of praying.
That's how it is in that water, man. Something about that water.
Something in the water. But I was in the middle of praying. It was just like, give us our daily bread. Like that's what we all want. You know what I'm saying? We need that bread every day. We got to eat every day. So I think the people who do the right thing in this next bull run, they're gonna have plenty to eat, and you're gonna be able to invite them too.
Man, y'all give it up for him. The boy got his own money, y'all. The boy got his own money. Y'all give it up for that, for our crypto consultant, Terry Billboard himself.
Yeah,
Give us daily bread, new brand at launch. You got the store open. You can drop the link. Make sure you put the link in the chat, T. All right, it's in there right now. TheBullRunShop.com. You can go grab that, man, and make it happen, guys. Congratulations, man. Again, this is a memorabilia pieces of when you locked in, right? Everybody lock in at different times. And for you, you might have locked in when this kicked off. You might have heard about it, but you didn't really lock in. A lot of us did that. Like I was focused, but I was halfway locked. But when I seen the trigger click, oh man, it was like started to be sleepless nights at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So
We've been on it, boy. I'm trying to tell you.
We own it, locked in. I know our families and friends probably tired of hearing about it, but you know what I'm saying? It's like a childlike enthusiasm when something that you do and you study and you see it, it's just exciting, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because as I've been telling my whole circle around me for the whole year, this is gonna be the largest wealth transfer in our lifetime. So with shame on you, couple slaps to the wrist if you miss it by not paying attention. You know what I'm saying? If you know or don't know, you can't miss it.
Yeah, you can't miss. I was telling somebody the other day, and especially for people who are seeing it, I was like, think about like if you have a winning lottery ticket, you planning everything in your mind, like, man, I'm about to go tear down the mall, I'm about to do my thing, and you lose the ticket. You're not taking advantage of this bull run. Is gonna be like, I done lost the damn ticket.
That's how you're gonna feel. Like I swear, and we all got a level of guilt, right? That and let's just be honest, we should have did more prior to the run, right? Starting, right? We could have had a couple 5X's, 7X's, 10X's, 20X's, 30X's, right, on certain projects. But guess what? Like I tell all my friends when we talk about this now, because they watch the shows, I'm like, it's cool. You didn't miss it. It just started. But now that's where you need strategic guidance. And that's what the Money Talk Show is all about. It's about professionals, right? It ain't barbershop conversation, it ain't salon talk. These are professionals who studying the chart. People always ask me all the time, Sloan, when is the right time to buy? Where should I buy? And it sounds crazy, but I always say, I got to look at the chart.
Yeah.
You know, the chart, my opinion now does not matter. What matters is what does the chart say? So shout out to all my Extreme FX students, all my Extreme Lifestyle students all across the world who's been studying the charts, man. And so if you're a person who want to learn how to get into the charts, you want to learn how to get into the market, you can go to the website and fill out the questionnaire and we'll follow back up with you. Shout out to everybody who's been doing that every show, because we've been able to help people start getting in position every week. So after we do the show, we follow up with everybody and we figure out what you need, right? And so you can go to the moneytalkpodcast.com and be able to click the questionnaire. We'll follow back up with you. You know what I mean? Again, extremelifestyle.com is the website, is where we study, where we build all our teams at to understand, to have the eye for the chart. Bro, I was in the chart this morning. I was so proud of myself. I was about to go to the gym. You know, I'm working on my muscles. You know trying to get my muscles right? Yeah. And I jumped into a chart and I was locked in for an hour and a half. I missed my workout today.
Did you?
Yeah, I missed my workout, bro. It's accountability part, and I'm sorry, I missed it.
That's all good.
I was in the chart. I started seeing some moves, but this is the great thing about this, guys. When you learn how to appreciate this game, not only can you invest into the market and have one stream of income from the ROI of your investment, but you also can trade the move in the market. See, this is what you got to understand. Man. When you trade, it's a whole nother game. When you learn how to trade the price action, not just investing into it. So a lot of people investing in crypto and they watch it. Did it go down? Did it go up? What if you could make money whether it went down or up at all? With that interest, you put a 7 in the chat. If you're a person, if you can make money on the way up or the way down, you're interested in something like that. That's what we do in trading in the market. We trade the movement. So one part of it is, okay, my crypto, I bought it at $2. My XRP, right? I bought it at $2 and now is at $2.25. So I'm gonna trade my investment went up, but I'm also going to trade it in the market. So I'm gonna double dip that. Some of my investment's gonna grow, right? but I'm also going to trade that move and make me a couple extra $100, a couple extra $1,000 based on your lot size on the move. Ain't that powerful? But what if you get $2 and the price go down to 175? I also could trade the price action going down. The bilateral part of the movement, you could trade it up or down. So this is why we teach not just understanding how to invest in the market, but have a good eye as a student and trade the market. You know what I'm saying? So before we get started, so today, guys, we're going to hit on what's up with XRP. It's been a hot conversation. They got a dope ecosystem we're going to talk about, right? We're going to talk about what's going on with XRP. Then we're going to talk about today how to leverage OPM, right? Some of y'all thought I was about to say OPP. I see it on OPP. You thought about to say OPP, right? You just nasty. That ain't what I'm talking about. I'm talking about other people's money. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about OPM, which is how to leverage in the business market of how to leverage the bank's money. You got to play with the big boys. So if you got multi-million-dollar dreams, and I coached this on my call the other day, T, I think you missed that call too, man. I think you was.
Did I?
You probably missed that call. I ain't see you on that call, man. But I coached this the other day. Well, if you want to become a multi-millionaire, you have to mature. It's a maturity that comes with making millions of dollars. Like a couple 100,000, that's cool, that's cute. You're making more money than people in your circle. I mean, that's great, right? But when you talk about God blessing you to take on millions of dollars, it's a level of control, emotion control. Financial emotional intelligence is one of the first classes I teach in my class, because if you're going to make millions of dollars, you have to mature to a millionaire mindset. You know what I'm saying? That's a level of growth.
And a lot of times too, man, I think that's why I think places like this is important, because most people look at $1 million like, I got to be a millionaire to live like a millionaire. Like, I got to have $1 million to live like a millionaire. And that's not really the truth. It's the discipline of, I got $5,000 coming every month on, resistance, you having my money work for me. Like, if I don't move, I got a couple of streams of income. That's what really makes you a millionaire. Because think about it. He was talking about the charts, right? I have two things moving. I got my appreciation of my assets and I'm trading. So let's say if you're making $1,000 a day, right? What is your average spend out or burn rate? That's another word, burn rate per day. If your average burn rate per day, say I spend about $200 just moving around doing what I do every day. But that means you have an additional $800 that goes back in, that compounds over time. Yeah. So that's really how you get to that millionaire mindset, by putting the right disciplines in place. You know what I'm saying? That gets you there instead of like, I gotta have all this money. You know
that's
what I'm saying?
Everything. Some people can have money and just look at it and don't know what the heck to do with it. Right. And so the millionaire mindset allows you to grow assets and have a maturity of how to do it. I was reading a book, man, and the millionaire mindset. And he said the average millionaire, bro, they eat the same breakfast. Eat the same food, buy high quality shoes to change the soles. It ain't about buying out the bar. It ain't about buying out the club. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about that. You can see some of the ashiest ankles in the airport, and they multi-millionaire. They ain't coming in with the Lucci or the Gooey, the Lucci, the Gucci bag or the Louis Vuitton roll bag. Man, they just got something from Walmart and they just moving bag. You know what I'm saying? And so the millionaire mindset is not about being wasteful. Does that make sense? Yeah. So as we talk about this today, guys, we're going to talk about XRP. We're going to talk about how to leverage with other people's money and how to take the bank's money and learn how to invest it into the market and use the interest that you grow in the market to pay your debt service. We're going to talk about that. Then we're going to talk about something called staking and DeFi, right? Which Terrell is an absolute expert in, of how to make money in the market and then stake it, right? And put it in a DeFi and and borrow back off your own money to invest it again. It's a double dip. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Bro, that when you explain that to me, and I'm just like, oh, they done messed up. Oh God, they done messed up, man.
They didn't get the wrong people money, man.
They didn't get the wrong cats some money, man. They didn't get the wrong cats some money. It's beautiful. So before we get started, guys, let's watch a short video real quick, right? We're gonna go back to the bull run for y'all to just get acclimated. This is a video we produced and T put out a couple of weeks ago. I want you guys to watch this before we go into what this bull run is and what's going on with XRP right now. All right, so tune in just a couple of minutes, but catch up because the world is changing. If you don't realize, if you ain't been paying attention for the last couple of months, everything is transitioning right now. And if you blink or go to sleep, you're going to miss it. All right, so let's see what the world say. Not what we say. Let's see what's going on. All right, tune in.
Great day, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I am Terrell Bilbo, the crypto consultant here at Extreme Lifestyle. And guess what, guys? The bull run is here. We have been waiting for this moment to happen almost 3 years now. Students at Extreme have been learning about cryptocurrency, how to open a wallet, and getting prepared for this new bull run that's getting ready to take place. And guys, it is here and we are super excited. So if you've been in my class for the last 3 years, you already know. You know what's getting ready to happen. But let's see what the world is finding out about cryptocurrency and blockchain technology.
Well, Bitcoin has now surged to an all-time high in value.
This is extremely bullish for the cryptocurrency world to have a Trump administration, which is a 180 from his previous stance the last time he was president. I think, you know, the national debt going from 27 trillion to 36 trillion, adding another $1 trillion every 100 days has something to do with that.
Bitcoin has officially topped $82,000 for the first time.
And as Fox 13's Lauren Simonetti reports, this is all on the heels of Donald Trump's White House win.
Stocks opening Monday with a frenzy of excitement. Bitcoin soaring well over $80,000 into the afternoon, reaching fresh all-time highs following Donald Trump's White House win.
The wider crypto market also seeing outsized gains this morning.
President-elect Trump had branded himself throughout the 2024 election as the pro-crypto candidate for president. The former president promising to launch a strategic national crypto stockpile if elected to a second term.
Upon taking office, I will immediately appoint a Bitcoin and Crypto Presidential Advisory Council.
His election night victory, including Elon Musk, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., and Cantor Fitzgerald CEO Howard Lutnick, all three in alignment on the future of crypto.
If you look at the four possible outcomes of the election, you got the one that was the most pro-growth because you had the ability for deregulation, you had the ability for pro-growth tax policy, and oh, by the way, you have a Federal Reserve who is lowering interest rates. So you have this trifecta of things that really are, you know, sort of the mother's milk of stocks.
The crypto industry is also keeping a close eye on who the president-elect will appoint to chair the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, after having promised to fire the current SEC chair on day one. In New York, Lauren Simonetti, Fox 13 News.
Guys, this is amazing news for us, right? We don't here at Extreme, we don't talk about politics. We don't get into all that. We talk about money and wealth building. And what this says, you have a president that is going to back the asset that you have in your wallet. That's what you need to be concerned about. So we're going to teach you how to do that. And then when we look at the baby boomers, right? IRA accounts, all of this money that's sitting on the sideline with the ETFs, now they can get access to crypto. And look at this. On Tuesday, BlackRock's IBIT managed to surpass a total of $1 billion in trading volume in just 25 minutes, guys. So what that tells you and what that tells me and what you should be paying attention to, that lets you know that the dollar is circulating. The bull run is here, guys. So get yourself in position, get yourself in place so you can take full advantage of what's getting ready to happen. Extreme Lifestyles, we're here to make sure you get the right information. I'm Terrell Bilbo. Make sure you tap in.
Ladies and gentlemen, did that get your attention?
Woo! Man, I just think, like, you know,
it's a new day.
It's a new day when you understand from, and I made this analogy before, man. If we had a school, we talking about the Money Talk podcast, and the leader of the free world gets on national TV and said, man, that Money Talks podcast, that's the best podcast I've ever seen in my life. What you think? Like, we got it. You know, the viewership is getting up there. You know what I'm saying?
It's climbing. Every week it's climbing.
Guess what'll happen? We'll have millions of people watching it.
Boom,
right?
Immediately.
So that's the kind of money. If you have assets that are sitting in your wallet right now, that's the kind of endorsement your bank account just got.
Mm-hmm.
And we really want to understand what's going on. So yeah, man, I'm excited. I don't know about nobody else, but I am. So
you know, it's classic. And so, guys, again, this show is all about facts. It's not about opinion. You know what I'm saying? And it's raw and it's real, and we have a good time with it. But it's paying attention. This is time to pay attention. The world economy is changing. When he just said he's putting a Bitcoin crypto expert, tongue tied, in office with him, come on. Like, pay attention. Gold used to be the highest commodity. Now it's talking about Bitcoin, right? Taking the place of gold. So if the United States of America has been the #1 country in the world for a long time, and now we're talking about our economy being backed by now the most rarest commodity in the world, maintaining its wealth and positioning, our economy as we know it is changing. Again, that's what we always say. It's not to be funny. Your opinion don't matter.
No.
Nobody opinion matters anymore. Like, I don't like that. Oh, that it doesn't matter. All we saying is get in position. You can get wealthy on accident right now. Like, you really can become a millionaire on accident. You could be a janitor and become a millionaire on accident in the run, right? You could. It's not about talent. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. You could be so broke right now you can't pay attention. The only thing you need to pay attention to is this information to get in position. That's all you need to pay attention to. Some people got a lot of money and they gonna miss it. Some people don't have a lot of money. They gonna find the money and they gonna put it there and they're gonna become wealthy. So I'm telling you, it's not about talent. It's not about degrees. It's not about professionalism. It's about being in position. The biggest factor of the have and the have-nots on this run is who is in position and who is not. Is that pretty clear?
That's clear. And then one thing I want to add too, we talked about, I think we talked about it last week about game theory, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we got to think about, as the United States, positioning in the world, right? So when they, in that video, you heard them say about the United States doing a reserve stock of Bitcoin, right? So what they're going to do, let's just say hypothetically, what they do is sell the gold and make the Bitcoin the reserve currency. Guess who's holding gold? The other nations around the world. Checkmate. You feel me? Because now gold becomes even less valuable because we sold it. Because we still are the reserve currency of the world. Right? So if they sell the gold to buy the Bitcoin, the other company, all the countries that's holding gold, that gold then becomes almost worthless.
Depreciate immediately.
So what kind of standing?
Rewind. Hold on. We got to treat this like poetry. Rewind. Like, I need you to go back. I need like,
yes.
Just say that piece one more time for the people in the back, right? We hold the gold. If we sell the gold, just go back right there. I need that verse one more time. Give me that verse. Give me that 16 right there.
If we sell the gold and buy the Bitcoin, then strategically we become the strongest nation in the world. Because if you guys understand, the dollar has about 3% of the spending power currently, right? So if we take the fluffy money, right, and we sell the gold and put it into the income producing asset that is gold, that is Bitcoin, that has a finite amount, guess what we just did to our balance sheet?
Blow it up.
It's chess, not checkers, man. And we got, and you, like, again, whether you like him, hate him, or whatever, the man's a businessman. He understands finance. And you can say, well, he filed bankruptcy. Yeah, you got to know the game.
Yeah.
But when you're looking at strategic placement in the world for the United States, man, this puts us on a whole nother level, man.
Yeah. I just need to
save the United States if you really want to be honest with it.
Yeah, and I was gonna get to that too. Like, yo, that piece right there, I just had to rewind that 16 real quick. That was some hot bars that just had to come back around real quick.
Yes,
guys, it is a checkmate game. When you talking about taking that commodity, selling it off, like, we don't want this no more. We're gonna sell it off. Y'all can have that. Depreciate the rest of it, and already got a storage supply of the Bitcoin and put it in place. It immediately, instantaneously grows the wealth of this nation again, and we'll drop our debt deficit that we owe to China and everybody else. Everybody can get paid.
Yep.
Pay these people off. Now they don't have no more control over the country. And a lot of people, like, right now, they talking about the tariffs and what's happening. But understand this, what the administration changing the way we make money. You know what I'm saying? And changing the way our system is back. When you pay off all the debt, what happens in your household? You pay off all your debt. What do? Increase your cash flow.
Yeah.
When debts is paid off, cash flow accelerates. Then you build more manufacturers here in the country. And what does that do? Now you control the cost and price of everything. Now your cash flow grows again. It's business.
Business, baby. And
That's
then
not
also
business.
you also heard the proposal to not tax crypto.
Oh man, I heard that. And I heard that. So guys, if this goes through, where they do not tax the capital gains on crypto,
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Woo.
See, it's already been hard to tax capital gains on crypto for the last couple of years.
Yeah.
The government didn't really know how to handle it. So all y'all crypto holders, you understand what I'm saying? They really didn't know how to handle capital gains. So me coming from an investment background, I understand capital gains very, very well. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's from your mutual funds, whether it's from an IRA, a Roth IRA, or traditional, or 457 TSP, whatever you have, those capital gains is taxable, right? And so what happens of it is the money that you put in, you can write off on your taxes every year. But the capital gains of investments in the United States, you have to file taxes on that. With crypto being in a blockchain in a decentralized place, it's hard to identify the person anyway. So it has to be a good old handshake program where we say, okay, this is what I made. And most people ain't doing that either. Let's just be honest, right? So in this space, if it becomes more transparent and your capital gains become non-taxable,
let the dollar circulate, baby.
It's letting the money move. And so this improves our economy. So let's dive into what's going on with XRP, right? So now you guys understand this ain't us just talking, having a good time. We having fun because we excited about what's going on. So see, I want you to go through real quick, talk to the people a little bit about what's going on with XRP, what's happening in the market, what's going on in the chart, the ecosystem. Let's dive into what's happening right now, brother.
All right, let me see.
That's the $1 million question every single day. People saying they got XRP, they feel like they got gold in their back pocket right now. Can you feel that? Like people feel like they holding gold.
They do.
Yeah.
They really do. So XRP, real quick. I just want to go through some of this stuff with you, so you understand what we're looking at. All right. Don't tell me that don't work. Yeah, it worked. Okay. So let's take a look at this. If we can get it to come up. Sloan, you can still see mine? All right. So XRP. Yep, so what's happening now? You can see it now. Okay. So XRP Ripple stablecoin approved, right? So what does this mean? If you guys understand what a stablecoin is, that's your USDT, USD Tether. It's basically you're inside of the crypto space, but it's pegged to the dollar, right? 1 for 1. But what that does, so we'll talk about strategy when we get to the bull run and how to take out, take our profits, put it in a stable coin so it doesn't fluctuate. But basically, all the stable coin is, it's a digital dollar, a digital currency that doesn't go up and down. It's pegged 1 to 1. But what the benefit of it is, it adds so much liquidity. So the Ripple Ledger is now being launched. So their stablecoin is being launched, which is going to give tons of people so much more liquidity. That's the biggest thing. When you talk about meme coins, when you talk about coins in general, it's the liquidity, right? So Ripple stablecoin is launching imminently. The NYDFS approval polls to ignite the crypto liquidity and ecosystem growth across the major blockchains and partner platforms. So this will run on all platforms, all I think it's like 30 plus blockchains that this thing is going to be connected to. So when you just said people feel like they got gold in their pocket, they should. We did an estimate last week that was said $300 trillion to transport on this Ripple ledger, right? So it says Ripple disclosed the forthcoming introduction of its stablecoin RLUSD on social media platform X. The company emphasizes the importance of vigilance against the fraud and impersonation of attempts. So guys, be careful out there. That's basically what they're saying. A lot of people are going to come out with different programs saying they're Ripple. This is it. This is just saying be careful. But what I want you guys to look at is Ripple is a stable coin pegged 1 to 1 to the US dollar, fully backed by the US dollar deposit, short-term US government treasuries, and other cash equivalents. right? The issue of the US XRP ledger and the Ethereum blockchain as a ERC20 token, enhancing its capabilities for a variety of wallets, decentralized finance applications. We talk about DeFi. We're going to get into that a little bit later. And cryptocurrency exchange. The dual chain deployment aims to increase its adaptability across blockchain ecosystems, reinforcing Ripple's role in providing versatile digital payment solutions for enterprise and financial institutions. So think about this, guys, just like we talked about the goal. If I have $10 million and I want to send it to Sloan in North Carolina, right? How long would that take me? Right? I have to sign out paperwork. I got to ask the people, can I please use my own money and all that type of stuff. If I'm on the blockchain and I can settle in seconds, I can do it in seconds, and it costs me pennies on the dollar. That's why if I got $1 million in gold and I want to send that to Sloan, how difficult is that? So that's why they're getting ready to dump the gold and put it on the blockchain. But then also I want you guys to look at this right here. Okay, so meanwhile, the U.S. Crypto regulation landscape is undergoing a significant change with the incoming Trump administration. President-elect Trump has nominated Paul Atkins, a proponent of cryptocurrency, to lead the Securities and Exchange Commission. We already know what Chair Gensler has been. We've been at war against this administration when it comes to crypto. Now they about to open it up. So this potential shift and legitimate regulation is going to open everything up. And then they also elected David Stacks as being appointed to the White House AI czar. Think about it. Crypto and AI czar in the White House. When has that ever happened? Guys, this is the shift. This is what we need to be paying attention to. So we always talk about, understand this, meme coins. When we look at meme coins on any blockchain that you have meme coins, it's always going to be the one who runs the fastest. That is the onboarding mechanism. Because again, if I tell you what XRP is, global settlement and all these different things, that sound great, but most people don't really care about the technology. But what they do care about is, I heard about this Dogecoin and somebody put $100 in there and made them 10,000. That's what they care about. So meme coins on XRP have not taken off yet, but they're getting ready to. So this is something that we want to be paying attention to. And then where we go to get them is a public, is that their platform is called First Ledger. So we'll do some more videos about that, but I just want to give that to y'all guys right now so you can kind of see what it is and know what to be paying attention to while we figure out this time. And you know what I'm saying? So that's where we are right now. But take some of these notes. Make sure you guys are paying attention to what we're doing so we know what to do. All right.
Man, listen, that piece right there. Man, listen, bro. I'm taking notes. Like, listen, always be learning. Always be learning. And you know, and the reality, like you say, the meme coins is like what's popular. The memes coin, people chasing Doge, they chasing sheep, right? And I was talking to bro, and I'm just like, bro, where does this sheep? Where did it even come from? And what'd you say, T?
It was a lady in China that had a dog that they took a picture of, and they decide like she's something in the industry, but it was her dog. That was it. They took a picture of the dog, and it went crazy. And then in China, the Shiba Inu dog is like a special dog or whatever.
All right, so that means I can take a picture of one of my Frenchies.
Yes, let's do that.
And then we all can start promoting my Frenchie and put on the blockchain. And everybody chasing the Frenchie coin. You know what I'm saying? And so
I'm buying it.
So that's what happened with She. So you got some of these coins, She, Doge, they have no use, right? They just popular altcoins, but it drives. So a coin, Ethereum is popular, Bitcoin is popular. And that's why, like, when I've been watching for a long time, you know, and a shout out to my man Howard for telling me about Dog Ruins. But it's the number one meme coin Bitcoin blockchain. You know what I'm saying? And when I look at that, because people coming to go to get Bitcoin, but they're gonna look at with the meme coins. So people coming to XRP looking for XRP, they're gonna look at the meme coins. And then when you see the multiples of them zeros, it's 0.00002135. Those are your multiples of your X's. So when they grow, you're gonna make the most money off the memes, and you're gonna make some of these bigger coins that take more investment to get into. It's good, sound business sense. And I love that guy. So Pay attention to that ecosystem. We want to bring that up today because that's going to be a big part of the new millionaires is going to be made. It's going to come off of these meme coins. So yes, XRP is gold. Whether you buy it right now because it's at 220 or 250 or 270, and if it makes you feel more comfortable, buy it. If that's what you want to do. If you want to wait for the dip, you know what I'm saying, and wait till it go down, and we predicting that deal to go down, what we say, the Fibonacci say 170?
Yeah, 170. 190 to 170 in between.
190, 170, you're going to get a good range to buy the dip, you know what I'm saying? Then buy it then, because the multiples at the 170 and 190, when you putting in 5 and 10 grand and 20 grand, the multiples add up. So it don't sound like a lot when you say 190 versus 270 right now, 280, 260. It don't sound like a lot. It sounds like 80 cents, 70 cents. But start doing 70, 80 cents times 5 grand. And then divide that by the share value, and you're going to see how many shares you missed, right? So just why we say you buy the dip. I say my Frenchie, now she over there barking, right? You hear?
She's trying to get on camera. She's trying to promote.
I might have to go get her, bring her over here. I said Frenchie, now she just barking. Yeah. And so, but the multiples, guys, and that's why we say you buy the dip. You know what I'm saying? And all seriously, you buy the dip because of the shares that you accumulate in the dip. Yep. When you buy the premium, you're going to lose those shares. But if you want to lock in your position, it just makes you feel better, then lock in your position. Yeah. That's your call. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's your call. This is just for information to be able to tell you how to use this information based upon how you feel. You know what I'm saying? So if you buying at 250, 260 and they go to $4, I mean, great. You got a, 60, 70% increase on your ROI. I mean, it's better than what the bank doing. You know what I'm saying?
All day long.
Investment. So I'll never say it's a bad buy. You know what I'm saying? I'm always an advocate of how do I get the most. You know what I'm saying? And you get the most from buying a dip.
But what I will say this is that we because we so sticklers on the chart, we know what we miss because we've been watching. I know me personally, I've been watching it at 30 to 50 cents for some months. And I already knew when it first dropped, I knew what was going on. I knew it was a play. You know what I'm saying? And I knew it would rebound. But I was reading this other article, and they used 6 financial models that they've been using for years, and they were calculating the fair market value of XRP right now, right? And the minimum, I'm telling you, the lowest number that they came out with these 6 models that they ran on fair market value of XRP was $3,500, bro. $3,500, and the top side was somewhere around 69,000. So that's why when they say we expect XRP to do a Bitcoin, that's what they're talking about. And you got to think about all the people that feel like they missed Bitcoin. Oh, they gonna jump on XRP because they think that this is the one because they've already seen it now. Like,
they've already seen it.
They've seen it, so they know it's possible.
And right? That's what I'm saying. Like buying at 2.5, you can't make me say it's a bad buy. You know what I'm saying? It's not a bad buy when you're looking at where it's going. You know what I'm saying? The only difference of it is how many shares that you get when you buy the dip. You know what I'm saying? And what the multiples come out to be. It's not bad because you're talking about if you bought it at $3, at $4, and they go to $3,500 a share. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just crazy.
If you go to $30, that's a 10x. You know what I'm saying?
No, you can't lose with them type of numbers. Like, it's a can't lose. It's just what's going to be your multiples, how fast, right? And so this is what it's going to boil down to. So let's talk about this, right? So I'm going to pull up something real quick, guys, and I'm going to show you how to leverage, right, to be able to get the most shares in the market using other people's money. All right. So if you're ready for that, man, put a 7 in the chat. You know, that's that number of completion that I love ever so dearly. And God just blessed me to be born on November 7th. Ain't that something to you? Like, he put me in that full circle of completion. You know what I'm saying? And I thank God for Tootie Sloan and Abe Tillman, who blessed the earth with dynamite, man. I appreciate it.
7-11.
Open all day, baby.
Open 24 hours a day, baby.
Yes, sir. All right, so I'm gonna show y'all this, right? And so let me go back real quick. So let's talk about how to leverage other people's money, and then T gonna tell y'all how to take the money that we talking about making in the market. And this business class, this true business 101, right? This is business 101. Or what do you do? So let's talk about this for a moment. Let me enlarge my screen so I can see it the way I need to see it. All right, cool. You don't get a little older, man. Hit that 40 club. So unlocking business success, right? So if you're a person and you have a business, a LLC, a S Corp, and corporation, understand this. The United States of America is a country, yes. That is a company that is incorporated, right? And so when you look at tax strategies, when you look at progressive notions, as a business, as an entity, you're always going to get more leverage in the United States of America. So if you're a business still operating under sole proprietorship, man, you're losing a lot of tax breaks, right? And we get into that later. And so in this space, what we're talking about, if you want to leverage and use the bank money to get into the crypto investment game like you would the real estate game, like you would in any other game, do not treat this to be anything different. Okay, this is what I want you guys to understand. Crypto investing is investing. It is investing. It's the same mindset as anything else. What do you do when you want to make an investment? You do one or two things. You go to your bank and you pull money out of your account. You write the check. You go to the shoebox or under the mattress. You pull out cash. You go to your own cash, right? Or you go to the bank, you fill out an application, and you get a loan, right? And you take that loan, and what do? You take that loan, you go buy the real estate property, you build some multiple units, you develop that, and then you take a cash flow, and then you pay it off, the debt servicing. This is the same thing. So I really want you guys to understand with the strategy that I'm about to tell you is not foreign. It's the same thing that you've been doing. I'm just about to tell you, we have funding partners in place that are funding our clients right now, and they are leveling up like you've never seen before, using other people's money to be able to get some of these 5Xs, 10Xs, 20Xs, leveraging the banks to be able to get in position to fund their accounts, and they're allowing that money that's making money to handle the debt servicing to help them on their millionaire run. So I operate under a 3-bucket system: cash, credit, access to credit, and assets. And I'm going to show you how to get yourself in position. So unlocking your business success and funding scaling strategy is what we're talking about. Discover how to beat the odds. Join the elite 10 to 20% of businesses that thrive beyond their first few years. We understand this guy reveals key insights on how to secure capital and scaling right effectively. The whole goal is to beat the odds. The number one reason why most businesses fail is insufficient funding. You ever been there? I can raise 2 hands. As a serial entrepreneur, I've started so many companies. I had companies that succeeded. I had companies that failed. And I've always learned this: what you learn in the valleys is the blueprint that you use at the mountaintop. See, you learn stuff when you fail, true or not true. You learn your biggest lessons in life when things don't go your way, when things don't work out, and you strategize and you reprocess and you taking notes. I got tons of whiteboards in my office. I'm always taking notes and writing, and you have to learn the lessons of the failure. The top reason why most people in business fail is lack of capital. It's not effort. It's not ideas. It's not talent. I sat down with a couple of my clients today that are business owners, and we had a conversation. They all have talent, but hardly none of them have business credit. Hello. So what that means is that most people have talent, but have not had the knowledge to beat the number one reason of why they can't scale up. But why don't major corporations like Toyota, right? Why don't major corporations like Freightliner, major corporations like Coca-Cola, why do they have so many locations across the country? Why does McDonald's have so many locations across the country? Because they leverage the bank's money, OPM, to get the cash flow to start other institutions and franchises to be able to create more cash flow. Then that cash flow pays the debt service and what they owe at the bank, right? And now they have more profit to save up. This is the true business way in these United States of America to leverage. Do you understand? Like countries like Africa don't have credit. They're cash strong, right? And us in America, we have the number one country in the world because of this vehicle, ladies and gentlemen. 80-90% of business of failure rate within the first 2 years due to lack of capital. The first and number one reason is no money, right? Stop using your personal credit. Stop using the money that you done saved up to scale up your business. You're only going to scale but so far because you're going to feel uncomfortable because it's your personal capital. Bank loans, right? Traditional financing will set up repayment terms. So when you look at all these different options, there are many options that you can use. Whether you use the bank money, a venture capitalist, which is equity funding for high growth potential startups. You might do crowdfunding. I've done crowdfunding many times, right? T and I, we're going to announce that later today, right? But I'm going to go ahead and tell you, we're going to talk about it later, but I'm going to tell you now, we are starting our own crowdfunding fund with all of our clients that we are helping get funds to put them in position to grow. So when you do a JV project, you have the capital now to invest to get more residual income. So raising money from groups of individuals is another way to have options to get residual income. The SBA programs, I was in the government-backed program, have the lowest interest rates. But guys, you have to be in position. If you go to Amazon and you can get my book, right? The 10 Dynamite Principles of Success. Let me show you right here. You can go to Amazon, grab my book, The 10 Dynamite Principles of Success. My top 10 principles of making 7 figures in business early in my 20s. I taught this to corporations, schools, and businesses. One of the main reasons, especially in the Black and brown community, why our companies do not succeed is because we do not have proper business infrastructure. Sloan, what do you mean? The EIN number, the LLC or the S Corp, the tax documents being filed, right? Does your business look good on paper, or does it only look good when you're talking about it? See, that's the difference. A lot of people can sell their business verbally and it sounds good. But if you take their paperwork and slide it across the desk and they walk out the room, their business look a mess. You know what I'm saying? And this is the reality. Does your business look good on paper, or does it look like a mess? We've all been there. Don't be ashamed. I'm just saying fix it. A strong business financial foundation is going to have good records. You don't want to be out of position when it's time to get an opportunity. If you're trying to go get $250,000, $300,000 in capital for your business to make an investment, your taxes need to be filed, right? You got to make sure your personal taxes are filed, right? If your personal credit fell off, fix it, right? That's what you have to do. You create clear cash flow and you got a solid business plan, right? One of my favorite quotes is money without directions get lost. Hello. You can write that down. Money without directions get lost. So our goal over there is within our community is to teach everybody how to get financially sound, make sure your business is financially sound, leverage your business to make sure your records is good, create cash flow, have a business plan so you understand exactly where that capital is supposed to go. Doing what, ladies and gentlemen? Leveraging OPM, right? Not OPP, OPM, other people's money. Like my dog hit me clapping. So what do you have to do? Let's get some strategic partnerships. Collaborate with contemporary businesses to share resources of cost. That's good. You can get complementary businesses that can work with you. Another goal in my book is strategic partnerships. It's nothing wrong with partnering with someone else. I'm good at what I do. I'm a finance guy, right? I'm a business consultant. Terrell's a crypto consultant. He's amazing in that space, right? And so me understanding the old school way of insurance, investments, business credit, leverage, him understanding crypto, what do? We make a strategic partnership. This is what you do in business. You leverage partners in areas that you don't know to get better at. Grants. You can get grants for your business, right? Equity funding. People offer ownership stakes out for investments. These are all ways to work. People use other people's money. So what would he have to do? Guys, you got to create revenue stream, diversify your income. And this is what the show is about. Money Talk is about diversification. Most millionaires have several different streams of income, not just one. So your job is good. It's going to pay your bills. But what else? What's your side hustle, right? What's your investment strategy? What's your 401k strategy? What's your crypto strategy? What's your forex trading strategy? What's your real estate strategy, right? Most people who have stable income make money more than one way. So what we're saying is if you really get good at this, and it doesn't come overnight. It may take you 3 months, 6 months. It may take you 90 days. It depends on where your business is at, but you have to start. Because one thing I understand about this, time is going to pass us by regardless, right? If God bless us in 6 months, it'll be summertime. If God bless us. And so if we're able to live, but have an intentional game plan of how to put our lives in position, I'd rather have 6 months of intentional behavior of getting in position and executing than 6 months thinking about getting in position and miss an opportunity. Does that make sense? Because the 6 months is going to come regardless. But the goal of it is what are you going to do with that 6 months? We have to create automation, put systems in place. Again, systems is what grows your business. So if your business is going to scale up, let's get income streams, let's automate it, and let's build teams. Let's get hired people and personnel to expand. Guys, you can create a portfolio and get your business all in position, but you got to execute the right way, right? So wrapping this up, man, so smart financial management, invest in your revenue generating activities, prioritize marketing, sales, innovation, and drive growth. I want you guys to take this money that you made in the market. We can take this funding tools, get you some capital, invest inside the market, diversify your income. When that money is made, prioritize to scale your other business up. Hello. Keep some reserve capital to the side, right? Remember bucket number 1, keep cash on hand. Keep maintaining that financial buffer for hard times because everything in life is going to be a hard time. Save up for a rainy day, right? And be ready to pivot. If that business or strategy is not working, pivot. You always have to have that exit strategy. That's again, so they always talk about people in business that file bankruptcy. But if you understand, bankruptcy is a part of business structure, right? If the business is not working well, that's a tax law that say you can file bankruptcy and restructure to get you a reset. Again, it's a strategy, right? So you always want to be able to pivot. Our goal of it is to get your income going, get your capital saved, and understand. Don't hold on to stuff that's burning. Let it go when it's necessary. Again, it's a strategy. So all you got to do, go to the moneytalkpodcast.com, right? You can go to the Money Talk Podcast and be able to the show and be able to hit the link. Come on, schedule a call. Let's sit down with somebody. Let's talk about it, right? We're going to do this show every Thursday. Every Thursday we here. We showing up, bringing great experts with proven strategy, business funding and growth, information about the market to grow your business. Guys, this show is about you guys getting in position. We want you to know. You can go to the website. Let me bring it up for you. And get yourself in a position where you can, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to pull it up for you real quick. I want you to go to the site, themoneytalkpodcast.com. Go to the bottom of the questionnaire or the bottom of the website, fill out the information, and let somebody talk to you. Because we have all the experts in place. You don't have to use your money. Again, we told you when the show started, don't feel ashamed and don't feel bad if you're out of position. Just get in position. Get in position. Don't be ashamed about what you don't have. Leverage what you do have. Because when you leverage it the right way, you're only going to grow. All right. So once you make this money, I want you to come back up. I'm going to go to the back of the studio and I want you to come back up. So once we show you, number one, how to acquire the capital, then how to invest the capital. When you create the cash flow, now you're making the money. You got this money that you got access to. Let's talk about how to stake it or put it in a DeFi, earn interest off of that money, but still reinvest it. I just think that strategy is such a checkmate, right? In this new game or in the crypto and the blockchain, people, you could buy houses on the blockchain. You could buy so much stuff on the blockchain. But what if it's a way? What if it was a way that you could take some money, put it over here in the institution, then pull 70-80% of that money, allow it to grow interest over here, but you reinvest what you pull into something else to grow more capital? Would that be something that would accelerate your wealth? Let's talk money. This ain't about opinion, y'all. This all about money. All right, T, man, take it away. Let's talk about the DeFi.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So DeFi, decentralized finance. So everything that you can think about that goes on in the bank, from savings accounts to money management accounts, all that is happening on the blockchain now. But the big caveat to it is without the middleman. There is no middleman, because you think about your credit card processing. When you swipe your credit card, it has to go through different, like 3 or 4 different channels before it gets to the end in person. So all of those different people in the middle, that's what's causing those transaction fees or whatever the case to be so high, because so many people got to get paid. But with DeFi, it's basically saying, just like right now, when you go to the bank and you put your money in the bank, your deposits, guess what they do with them? Take your money, they lend it to do houses, cars, all that, charging 10, 5, 10, 15, 13%. And how much are they paying you? 0.00 nothing on your money. Right. But that's what blockchain is here for. It's going to basically take out that middleman and allow you to participate. Now you can add liquidity to the market and earn interest on it. So the idea is leverage. Remember, we started this off talking about leverage, OPM, other people's money. So when we talk about getting you funded, that's the bank's money. Right, we're paying a smaller percentage on that, and then we're gonna take that money and put it into another platform where now you can leverage that, earn interest on it. Now you're earning interest, and then put it into some of the riskier plays. We've hedged our bet over here, right? But now we're putting in some of the riskier plays that's gonna give us a bigger multiple. And then once that we take profit in this bull run and everything goes how we suspect it will go, we take profits and we turn around and pay our loans back, because we want to make sure we're paying our bills back. That money that we put there that was gaining interest is still there, gaining interest. And then the money that we borrowed, we paid that back. So everything over what we borrowed is free money, because what we started with somebody else's money, earning interest on somebody else's money, borrowed against somebody else's money, increased somebody else's money, paid back what we owed them, and now everything that we have is ours. That's how we run in this game. So one of the platforms I want to share with you guys, and we won't go through everything here. Let me see. I'm trying to get my screen up. Hold on, give me 1 second. Okay. Y'all can't see my screen, huh? No, that ain't it. I can't get my screen up. Hold on. All right, let me see. Share screen. All right, I'm gonna figure it out. Don't worry about it. All right, here we go. So one of the platforms I want you guys to learn about is Aave. Aave is a decentralized platform. So if you guys go to Aave, AAVE, and this is also a cryptocurrency. They have their own coin. I think right now it's currently trading for about 300 so bucks. But again, we always talk about infrastructure plays, but this is what Aave allows us to do. So this is what the platform looks like, right? So we go here, and what we want to do, access the full power DeFi, right? So this is what we want to look at. 36 billion of liquidity currently supplied in Aave. So $36 billion are already sitting on this platform. So again, guys, all we're doing is following the money. So we want to open that app up, and if you have a wallet that's already attached to your desktop, like you see some of these that I have connected, like my Coinbase wallet is going to ask me to open it. We'll go into that later, so you'll know how to do that. But what you want to do is go ahead and connect your wallet. That puts you in, and then what we want to do, we want to go to the stake, right? We want to go to staking, and basically what this allows you to do, you see some of the staking APRs, 12%, 4%. 13%. Again, I challenge anybody to go out to their current bank and look at what your current bank is paying you in your savings account, money market account, any one of those accounts, and see if it even comes close to some of these. Some of them you might have a high yield interest account, right? But this is the possibilities and even more. But again, this platform allows you to, let's say scenario wise, right? So we're going to take $10,000 of USDC or Ripple, right? Same thing, same concept. Take $10,000 of that, right? And we're gonna stake it. We're gonna put it on the platform in a staking pool, right? And then let's say we're gonna earn 4 to 5% on that, 5% annually, right? On that money, right? Plus interest, plus other rewards and things like that. But let's just say that 5%. But then what they allow us to do is borrow 80%. I'm going to tell you, borrow about 70. Let's still be conservative in what we're doing, but we borrow 70%. So out of that 10, I'm going to borrow $7,000, right? Now we take that $7,000 and we go into the market. We put it into something we've talked about before, Filecoin, right? Filecoin, if you put $1,000 into Filecoin, where is that currently? And if Filecoin gets back up to its all-time high of $237, that $1,000 turns into roughly about $35,000, right? That's only $1,000 of what we borrowed, right? We still got $6 more thousand to go. But how much did we borrow from the bank? How much money did we put in to begin with? $10,000, right? $10,000. We borrowed 7, so our total out is 17,000. I just told you with $1,000, we have a potential to turn that into 35,000. You see where I'm going with this? So that other $6,000, we put that into other assets that's going to give us higher upside. Once that comes to fruition and we take profit, we take that money off the table, we pay back what we owe, and then the rest of the money is ours. So that's how we use other people's money to make money, and it's leverage. And this is what we're able to do. So we're going to get you in a place where you can get yourself funded, set up your corporation, use business funded, and then we're going to take it to another scenario where you're able to put that into a situation where you can borrow against it, earn interest while you're borrowing against it, and then use that money to put in even higher yield assets that you can even earn more from that. So that's what we're doing. So that's the scenario, guys, and that's what we're doing. So for those who want to get a little bit more deep into it, for showgoers, advanced crypto training, I'm having a masterclass this Saturday and on Thursday, right before the Christmas holiday. We want to get you guys in place. If you use the promo code BULLRUN, you get 20% off your registration. So guys, this is the opportunity to get the information that you need. Get the information that you need so you can put yourself in place to benefit. All right. And with that, I'll turn it back over to my guy.
Yes, Sirski. Man, listen, bro. The first time you educated me on that, I said, man, that's crazy. But they just keep making it easy and easy. See, this is what I'll be saying. It's not about how much money you have in this era. We live in an information era. You know what I'm saying? You know, information makes millionaires, not just money.
Yep.
So when you mess around and you get people who got the information, the money,
man, it's dangerous, bro. It's dangerous, and you know me because we sending stuff to you at like 2 o'clock in the morning there because I'm just studying.
Yes, I gotta wake up and do my homework.
Yeah, but that's what kind of energy it is right now because I'm knowing that all of this stuff that we're looking at, like it's like hidden jewels. And if you know where to look, bro, like it'll change your life. I know it will. I know it absolutely will, bro. So
man, it's game changing, man. So I appreciate all them late nights and the messages, bro. Cause I wake up, click the link, I drink my coffee, and I watch my video, or I come in from my work and I sit on the couch and I watch the video. Like I watch and I do the homework because that's what it's all about, guys. We have to make being smart cool again. You know what I'm saying? Like we went through a little era in our generation, T, where being dumb and ignorant was cool. You know what I'm saying? We went through that stupid phase, right? But you know, we done made being smart cool again. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we done made being smart real swaggy. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing more sexier than being smart. You know what I mean? Like I'm telling you, like the intelligence of it is another ball game. And guys, I'm telling you, this move to be able to take this money, leverage other people's money, and I'm gonna get one of our funding partners on the next show. I was just talking to him, texting him when I was backstage, and like, yo, you see what's going on? I could tell he loving the show because he loved investing and stuff too, and get him in a place to talk about the business funding. Because guys, I'm telling you, leverage is the key. You know what I'm saying? It's not about leverage. Just doesn't mean you're just creating debt. See, when I went to school, I learned the difference between good debt and bad debt. You see what I'm saying? You're always going to have a debt. You can have good debt and bad debt. Bad debt is you got a shopping habit. You know what I'm saying? You're always at Macy's, you're always at Sephora. Your credit card debt look crazy because you just got so much bad debt. You just can't stop getting the sales. You know what I'm saying?
And you're only paying the minimums.
And you're paying $25 a month, knowing you got a $3,000 bill. That's bad debt.
Yes,
you know,
sir.
you're gonna be, and they'll tell you credit card coming. I'm gonna see if I had a statement in here. I looked at my credit card statement, and they done got so sharp now, I guess, from the lawsuits from these interest rates. They tell you how many years it's going to be paying the minimum on your credit card statement. It's like 20 years, 30 years on some of these balances. You just going to have a good credit report, and you're going to be in debt forever. That's bad debt. You know what I'm saying? Good debt is you learn how to leverage other people's money, create a income producing activity, take the profits, pay back the debt service, and to keep things in good standard. And you have a profit now to be able to say, because you created true cash flow. That's good debt. Not all debt is created equally. You know what I'm saying? Right. Some debt is bad and some debt is good. And all we're saying of it is leverage what's going on right now to be able to use these credit scores that you've accumulated for personally, put it under your LLC, go to the bank and get a bag, invest it, let that debt service be handled from your profit, and that's free money at that point. So we're talking about having lifestyle and freedom throughout this bull run, and then on top of that, don't forget, you still got the assets. So you got the assets that's appreciating. This show is about money. So if we said anything to offend you, I'm sorry, but I ain't sorry, because these are the conversations that need to be talked about of how do you create more income for your family. And the reality is just because this ain't a conversation that's happening every day. And that's why I love this show, because this show is an uncommon conversation. See, we could talk about LeBron and we could talk about Bronny and we could talk about, you know, what's going on with the new cat that went from the Yankees to the Mets and in the contract that he got, you know, which is dope. It was a stupid contract, right? We could talk about that. But guess what, guys? That's what I call meaningless conversation. That's just conversation to talk about somebody else's life. This show is designed to have a conversation with you of how you can take this information, real life, practical information, and apply it to your life, because money talks. You know what I'm saying?
And
money talks. It's real out here right now, man.
Yes, keep skipping down the road. We ain't trying to get to none of that.
No, let's get it. So I hope you guys enjoy the show today. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna cut it out right there. But listen, we're gonna get one of our partners on next week to bring that in there. And then we'll dive in deeper next week into another level what you can do with these assets. But for today, guys, we appreciate you showing up. We appreciate all love we get. Don't forget to go to the website, extremelifestyle.com, is where you can learn how to become a student of the game, right? We got a promo code for that. Also, if you want to enroll inside the academy where you can, learn the charts, understand how to understand the market for yourself and make some money. If you want to get inside the process to get a one-on-one and we can have that conversation, go to the moneytalkpodcast.com, go to that website, fill out the question at the bottom. Somebody will give you a call. We'll follow with you and get you in position, because the goal right now is getting in position to take your life to the next level. Again, we cannot allow this time in our life to pass us by being scared, by being gun shy. Your level of frequency and energy has to elevate right now, you know what I'm saying, to a level of frequency of intentionally executing. You have to be an intentional executor right now. All that little extra money you got, spending at Walmart, Kmart, even some of the Christmas shopping. Like my house will tell you right now, like, I don't really care about buying a whole bunch of Christmas gifts right now. Like, because in my mind, my kids got what they need. Thank God. You know what I'm saying? And I'm buying wants, not needs. Y'all good, right? So if I could take some of my disposable income and invest it, that's what I'm going to do. So y'all Christmas lift just shrunk. So Adrian, I love you. If you listening, daddy love you. But your Christmas live strong, you know what I'm saying? Because we're going to invest this money, and baby, we can go buy more stuff, right? So let this money make money. And this is a philosophy that we want to indoctrinate within our culture. Let's cut back on some of our consumer behavior, and let's make being good investors an intentional behavior in our family, where people don't feel slighted because they don't got consumer goods. Feel excited when your life is in position.
Right.
It's a different conversation. And that's what the Money Talk Show is all about getting people's lives in real position. God, this free sauce, this free game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Whether you go to the website or not and have a conversation with us and we connect you with some of our partners, if you just took what we gave you in these shows, you would change the dynamics of how you see your life and your investment strategies, because it is real game. And we give this from the top of our heart, not the bottom. We give it to the biggest part, the top, the top of the heart, and squeeze it on you. Squeeze it on you to make you take this good juice. You know what I'm saying? Make it happen, man. So T, go ahead and give it your closing words, man. I'm gonna wrap it up, man. We're gonna get out of here.
Man, again, my brother said it all, man. Take advantage of the opportunity. A lot of people look back on times I heard about that, but the action is what's really gonna separate you from anything else. You know what I'm saying? What you're looking at right now in your life is a result of past action, right? So the next 3, 6, 12 months of your life, let it be something that you want to see in your life, not something that just showed up by accident. So be intentional.
Yes, sir. So with that, I'm gonna say this, man. Listen, to be successful is an intention, right? People are successful intentionally, but people fail accidentally. So don't fail on accident thinking about making the right move, but you never make a move. You know what I'm saying? Don't think about getting in position. Get in position. You know what I'm saying? Because success and failure is a couple degrees of separation. It has nothing to do with talent. It's all about having intentional behavior to put your life in position. So from your boy, Agent Dynamite Sloan, the living legend, I'm telling you, you can pay the price up front and full right now. Make them short-term sacrifices that have long-term gains, and it's going to change the whole dynamic of your life. Because understand this, growth ain't comfortable. It's not comfortable. It's nothing comfortable about growing in any capacity in life. It is very uncomfortable. But I learned this early from being a competitor. You have to get comfortable being uncomfortable.
Yes, sir.
You got to get comfortable being uncomfortable. When it's game time, that ain't comfortable. But you learn how to manage that pressure and go perform. You know what I'm saying? And this game time, ladies and gentlemen. And so I need you to manage that pressure. Let's go perform in a big time way, because guess what? Our family's counting on us. Our women, your husbands, our children, our mothers, our community, our villages. So within our community, we're going to develop our own group in our village that's going to be financially sound and in position. If it ain't but 500 of y'all, if it ain't but 50 of you, you know what I'm saying, that we get in position, we'll build a city. because it don't take a whole lot. It just take a few people on the same frequency, on the same vibration, who understand what's going on, and we believe in each other, and we can do the multiples, right? So be a part of the multiplication, not the subtraction in the equation. You dig? It's your boy Dynamite, son of living legend, man. Let's pay the price up front and full with no discount. Go to the website, themoneytalkpodcast.com. Click the link. Go down below, fill it out, man, and let's make it happen. We'll be back here, same time, same station next week. Man, God bless you, man. We appreciate you. We catch you next week. All right, peace.
Hey, we're here at our second anniversary, man, with Extreme FX Global Academy. 2 years in business, it's still growing strong. It's the new year, new beginning. It's time for a change. Extreme is the company for the future. We're cutting edge, innovative, and we're looking for some exciting people to help us get to the next level for 2023.
We have a great community that we call the Extreme FX Community, where we just operate in love. We want to see everyone win. And one thing that we always say here in Extreme is that we are the founders that can be found. We want to see you succeed, and we're also going to be doing that right alongside of you.
Extreme Effect is a great investment simply because you have a way to learn about money, to make money, to gather money, and then to invest money.
To leave a generational wealth or leave a legacy for our families, we need to be able to take all of those steps.
Extreme FX provides the opportunity for growth and to work among professionals who really want you to grow.
We teach people from start to finish how to understand the chart from the economic side all the way to the analytics side.
We're literally helping people across 5 industries to generate income. So this is absolutely the place to be. Real estate, trading, financial technology. We also have a blockchain project and a very powerful affiliate marketing program.
We learn from each other. We love on each other. So this is a great place to come and just create relationships.
What made me say yes was the feeling of the community, knowing that you're not doing this alone and you're able to get in and make money with like-minded people.
I'm learning, I'm excited about it, and it's something that I know I can show other people as well.
Wherever you came in, we just want to say thank you and we appreciate you. We're super excited about 2023 and the year that we're going to have before. We got more events coming up, more technology, great new apparel, more strategic partnerships. We're going to make a whole lot more money, bringing a lot more students and be able to take this company to the next level. And we just want to say thank you, we appreciate you, and we are looking forward for an amazing, exciting 2023 as we take this company to the next level.